Hello everyone, I am Thasmiya from Electronics and Communication. I would like to begin with a famous quote which says, "Dream is not that you see in sleep. Dream is something that does not let you sleep." This is a famous quote of APJ Abdul Kalam. Today I would like to tell you the achievements of APJ Abdul Kalam. Awul Fakir Jainulabdin Abdul Kalam was born on 15th October 1931. He was an Indian aerospace scientist and statesman who served as 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. He was born and raised in Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu, and studied physics and aerospace engineering. He spent the next 4 decades as a scientist and science administrator, namely at the Defense Research and Development Organization (DRDO) and Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO), and was intimately involved in Indian civilian space program and military missile development efforts. He thus came to be known as the Missile Man of India for his work on the development of ballistic missile and launch vehicle technology. He also played a pivotal organizational, technical, and political role in India's Pokhran 2 nuclear test in 1998, the first since the nuclear test in India 1974. Kalam was elected as the 11th President of India in 2002 with the support of both the ruling Bharat Janata Party and then opposition Indian National Congress, widely referred to as the People's President. Let us look into some of the achievements of APJ Abdul Kalam. Dr. Kalam has received the coveted civilian awards Padma Bhushan in 1981 and Padma Vibhushan in 1990 and the highest civilian honor Bharat Ratna in 1997. India's first satellite launch vehicle SLV, also making India a nuclear power. He also developed indigenous guided missiles, creating a cost-effective stent, creating the Kalam Raju tablet, recipient of Bharat Ratna. In DRDO, Kalam was responsible for designing helicopters for the Indian Army. Dr. Kalam was selected as the project director for SLV-3, India's first indigenous satellite launch vehicle, after he joined the Indian Space Research Organization. After SLV-3 was successful in launching the satellite Rohini to orbit in July 1980, Dr. Kalam started expanding India's space program on a wider scale. Let us look into few of the achievements in depth. Project Director for SLV-3. He was project director for SLV-3, the first satellite launch vehicle that was both designed and produced in India. Rejoining DRDO in 1982, Kalam planned the program that produced a number of successful missiles, which helped earn him the nickname Missile Man. Among those successes was Agni, India's first intermediate range. Second achievement, making India a nuclear power. He thus came to be known as the Missile Man of India for his work on the development of ballistic missile and launch vehicle technology. He also played a pivotal organizational, technical, and political role in India's Pokhran 2 nuclear test in 1998, the first since the original nuclear test by India in 1974. The third achievement for designing helicopters for the Indian Army. In DRDO, Kalam was responsible for designing helicopters for the Indian Army. Dr. Kalam was selected as the project director for SLV-3, India's first indigenous satellite launch vehicle, after he joined the Indian Space Research Organization. Fourth achievement, developed indigenous guided missiles. He was the project director of India's first satellite Rohini. During his tenure, he in DRDO he headed the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program to develop 5 different missiles: Prithvi, Agni, Trishul, Akash, and Nag. The fifth achievement is Padma Vibhushan. The Padma Vibhushan is the second highest civilian award of the Republic of India, instituted on 2nd January 1954. The award is given for the exceptional and distinguished service without distinction of race, occupation, position, or sex. The Padma Vibhushan award recipients are announced every year on Republic Day and registered in the Gazette of India, a publication released weekly by the Department of Publication, Ministry of Urban Development, used for official government notices. Lastly, Bharat Ratna. In 1997, Kalam received India's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna, for his contribution to the scientific research and modernization